Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serein, and today's video is going to be my monthly favorites for March 2018. I share with you everything I've been loving, beauty, and a little bit of lifestyle. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Now, I haven't done a shout out in some time because I actually haven't uploaded in about a week, which is the longest I've ever really gone without uploading. Basically, I hurt my back really badly. That's why I'm also sitting on the floor right now. It's the only position I'm kind of comfortable in. I am much better. Thank you so much for all of your messages. It really helps me feel better about taking time off to heal. I try to do shout outs whenever I can in my videos, and if you'd like an opportunity for a shout out, just check that description box on how to submit yourself for a shout out. Love giving you guys shout outs and being able to check out your profiles and what you guys are kind of up to. Today's shout out is Dr. Patty Kim on Instagram, and she actually has a YouTube channel. So if you guys want to check out her YouTube channel, I will have it on the screen right now, as well as her Instagram account. So thank you so much for being a viewer, a subscriber, and having your post notifications turn on. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and let's get started in March 2018 favorite. So I always love discovering clean, toxic-free beauty product options whenever possible. I'm not 100% clean or toxic-free. I think it's more about sharing the ones that work well and replacing what you can when you can and doing your best. These were actually sent to me, and I was surprised at how well they worked. This is the Dr. Hashka Volume Mascara and the Defining Mascara. And I think mascaras are one of the really hard things to do clean, and where it's going to voluminize, lengthen, hold a curl, and not crisp, fall, smear, or anything like that. You guys know I'm a huge fan of the Well People Expressionist Mascara. However, the second I cry, tear, or wash it off, and if it gets in my eyes, it burns. There's a botanical in there that I am sensitive to. It's toxic free, it's completely clean, but for whatever reason, when it gets in my eyes, it burns. This, however, does not, and it is really good. And I will link it in the description box for you, as well as any of the other products I talk about. So my favorite one is the Volume Mascara for my personal needs and preferences. And I actually have this one in a purple shade. So I've been using this, and it's purple, but it's a deep purple, so it doesn't look like I'm wearing purple mascara unless you're sitting really close to me in the sun. And it actually, I like it because it brings out the browns in my pupils, or not my pupils, irises. Is that it? Brings out the brown in my eyes, and it's very voluminizing. It works really, really well. I don't have an issue with it smearing or smudging. However, I typically don't have issues with that with mascara, but more importantly, when it gets in my eyes, it doesn't irritate my eyes. And then I've also been loving the Defining Mascara. I love the Defining Mascara because the wand is really, really thin, and this is perfect for my bottom lashes. It's also perfect to go in there and fix any stray lashes that you might have missed with the Volume Mascara. If you don't necessarily want volume, you just want more definition and length, I would go with the Defining Mascara. I'm extra, and I actually use both. So I'll go in with the Volume first, and then I'll go in with the Defining to kind of pick up any straggler lashes. So we'll use it on my lower lash line because it just defines my lower lashes a lot better than any volume mascara would. If I could only pick one, I would go with the volume one, and I would buy it in black. I have been loving the Glossier Lid Stars. I actually got these before I was allowed to talk about them, and they're just so good. And I know I got some questions like, well, what makes them so good? What makes them different from any other liquid eyeshadow? I'm not saying that they're that different from another liquid eyeshadow that you might find. What I personally like about it is that they are very sheer but buildable, and they do not crease once they set. I find a lot of liquid eyeshadows or eyeshadows in this kind of like formula, creamy eyeshadows in a tube or in a doe foot applicator, they can be very, very pigmented, which is fine if you want that. And sometimes I want that. Or it can be where you put it on and it takes a lot of work to sheer it and blend it out because it is so pigmented. But these start sheer and then you can build it up. What I like to do is actually do a wash of color, and my favorite ones for every day, I'm actually wearing this as a base today. This one is in Moon, It's a really pretty champagne-ish sheer. I'll go in with like either Herb, which is another favorite, or Fawn, which is another favorite. I'll do another sheer wash from lash line to crease, and I can blend out the crease, and then you can go in and kind of decide where you want to add more product and add more pigment. So I'll add more pigment to the crease and my lash line. Just has this way of allowing you to build without flaking, without creasing, or doing anything weird, unlike a lot of other cream shadows. And some other cream shadows I've tried won't ever fully set, so you have to set it with a powder. So these will set on its own, and once it does set, it's not gonna go anywhere. So they last all day, they work really well, and I feel like they're a little bit more of that no fuss cream shadow. Very in line with Glossier branding, which is no fuss, easy, effortless, less is more, but you can pump up the volume if you wanted to, and it's very versatile. You can even wear Moon as a highlight if you want it on your cheeks. They're so smooth, it's really lovely. If you're new to Glossier, I have a ton of Glossier product reviews, and I have my favorites and my not so favorites, and if you wanted to try out Glossier, I am a Glossier rep. You can shop through my page and get 20% off your first purchase or free shipping. Click that link below. I really have been enjoying these. I reach for them on most days because they're very easy and they're very effortless, and that's kind of where my look is going. That's kind of been my lifestyle. It's just kind of where I am in life right now. I definitely recommend Herb, Fawn, and Moon. These are my favorites. There are 6 shades total. I'm missing 2, and then Slip is just a pinky one. I don't really reach for this one as much. These are the 3 shades I wear, and you can buy 2 and get a slight discount. So if you only pick 2, I would definitely get Moon and then pick Fawn or Herb. You know, so you have a light one and then a darker one. I've also really been loving the Sisley Paris Photo Kohl Star, and they are waterproof, but they are so freaking buttery and creamy when you apply this. Mechanical eyeliners, and they all have a little bit of glitter in them, so if you don't like that, you won't like these. There's no tugging. Absolutely no tugging. And my favorite way of wearing this is to draw a line and either use my fingers to blend it in and smooth out the line, or go in with an angled eyeliner brush and kind of like create a slight wing. I feel like the softer wing is more youthful and more appropriate for spring and summer. Plus it's a lot easier to create and not so harsh, and I feel like it doesn't age me as much. I am in my 30s. I always look for ways to kind of look more youthful with my makeup. I recommend the black one and the brown one. And so the black one is called Sparkling Black and the brown one is called Sparkling Brown. Sisley Paris is a little bit more expensive. They are luxury and they're French made. There's actually still a small brand. I interviewed Anne, who is the head of product development and marketing over in Paris. Really are a family owned business still. They're very small, even though they don't seem like it, because they are, I think, worldwide at this point. Last makeup product I have to share with you before I move into skincare and body care are these Bare Minerals Bare Pro concealers. I am like, I don't know what you would call me, but I was featured in a commercial talking about these concealers, and I've actually been using these since early December, but I couldn't talk about it because they weren't launched yet. I truly have been loving these concealers. This video is not sponsored. They did not ask me to talk about it. This is the Light Neutral 4, which is the one I wear under my eyes, and you'll see me in the commercial using this under my eyes. And then I use 05 on my face. So this is my like true to face color, and I'll use it around my mouth. I'll use it on this vein I have over here and any redness, and I'll blend it in with a brush. And the brush I typically use is the Sephora Pro Conceal Brush. What I like about these concealers is that even though they're stick concealer, they're very creamy and emollient when you apply it, so there's no tugging, there's no need to warm it up, and then once it's on, it blends effortlessly into your skin even without foundation. I've just been wearing this and this, unless I'm trying and testing out other foundations. I really have just been wearing these concealers all over my face, and I'll set it under my eyes with a light translucent powder, and if I want to, I'll set my face with a little bit of powder so I'm not too shiny. And it gives me, again, this youthful look because I don't have all this heavy makeup on my face. This looks like skin. It just conceals what I don't want you to see, and it color corrects anything that I feel like I need a little help with. It makes my skin just look flawless, like skin, very natural, very easy, very effortless to do in the mornings, and I don't have to worry about it. I really don't think about it. It says it's 16-hour wear, but I've worn it longer than that and I haven't really had any issues with it. And they say it has skin-loving ingredients, which is true. It's very hydrating without being oily or greasy. I feel like it doesn't clog my pores. It doesn't cause any issues with my pores. And it's really easy to travel with just 2 little sticks or throw it in my purse and get ready in the car. I use my fingers if I have to, but if I'm at home, I use my brush. Bare Minerals does do really good concealers too, now that I think about it, because I also really liked their the tubey one with the doe foot for a while. But I've been a huge fan of Bare Minerals since college when my roommate introduced it to me, and I was all like, oh, I need to get that kit from, I think it was QVC back then, or was it just the infomercial back then? But I bought it from a TV thing. Swish, or swirl, swirl, swish, tap. No, swirl, tap, swish. Yeah, and then the like warmth. It was the first bronzer I ever had, warmth. Yeah, fun little fact. I have had really sensitive skin lately, and I actually used to use the Radiance line from Aveeno all the way through college. This is like totally like college beauty days, but I used the Radiance line that had SPF 30 and it was a daily moisturizer. So recently I actually was working with Aveeno. This video is not sponsored. I was testing out their Ultra Calming, and this is their daily moisturizer with SPF 30, and this actually has a physical SPF. When my skin is being sensitive, I want to only use physical SPF just in case. Chemical SPFs can be slightly irritating to some. I am typically okay with chemical SPFs, but when my skin is itchy and red and not happy with me, I try to be fragrance-free and chemical SPF free. I was using the Aveeno Ultra Calming Foaming Cleanser to gently cleanse my skin, and that really helped balance my skin again. I just think I threw it off by using too many products. It's a hazard of this job. I get overly excited and I try way too many products at once. I actually was talking to Dr. Chips, the dermatologist I interviewed, and she was like, yeah, just like stop. For daily moisturizer, because I was having issues with my moisturizers, I try to eliminate as many products as I could to rebalance my skin. I use the Ultra Calming Daily Moisturizer with SPF 30, and I really like this because when it comes in a pump, I can lock it so I can throw it into my bag, and then I can unlock it. And it's titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, which is all physical SPF of 30, which I need every single day. Plus it's a moisturizer, so it's a 2-in-1. It cuts down my products, and it has no added fragrances, but it does have feverfew and oats, which are very soothing and anti-inflammatory to your skin, which I had a lot of inflammation, which was causing the itchiness and the redness. So that's why I really enjoyed having the Aveeno Ultra Calming Daily Moisturizer with SPF 30. Plus it's drugstore and it's affordable. I'm wearing this today, and I'm wearing my concealers today. I'm wearing the lid stars, and I'm wearing the eyeliners. I'm not wearing the mascaras because I am testing out a new mascara currently. The deodorant I have just been loving is from Kopari, and this is their coconut oil Kopari deodorant. I actually did a whole like 3 or 4 pages last month in the March issue of By Serein, which is my interactive digital magazine. If you're missing out, definitely check out that link in the description box. This deodorant is clean. It's silicone free, it's vegan, there's no GMOs, no aluminum, and it's phthalate free, which is something I'm very passionate about right now. This is clear. What I love about it is, you guys know I love my Schmidt's natural deodorants. Jasmine green tea is my favorite, but this is what I wear when I'm wearing black, because the Schmidt's Naturals, the ones I like, they are white based. They don't have baking soda, but they are white. So when I wear it, I do leave a little bit of a white mark on my clothes, but this is clear. So I kind of save this for when I'm wearing black stuff or when I know I'm going to be changing a lot. It is a little more expensive than the Schmidt's one. Well, it's actually quite more expensive than the Schmidt's one. If you do one thing that's toxic free, I would recommend starting with deodorant, because deodorant is one of those things that we wear every single day, especially as women. It's something we really should be aware of, and there's so many good natural options now and toxic free options, like the Kopari one, the Schmidt's Naturals, which is the most similar to conventional deodorants, and then I also love just the crystal one. I've been using natural deodorant since college when I heard rumors about typical conventional deodorants being not so good for us. I mean, I started wearing natural deodorant when there are not very many great options out there, and there are just so many these days that there's really no excuse to not switch and do something good for your body. That's like the one thing that I try to get everybody in my life or everybody I meet to do. Switch to a natural deodorant. I got Hubs to switch, and he's a man who rolls around with other sweaty men, and he's been able to switch to Schmidt's, which I'm like, yes. A lifestyle favorite of mine is this water bottle that Cosmetics actually gave me when I met up with them. It's a crystal infused water bottle. So I'm not going to open the bottom yet, but you can take this out and you can take the crystal part of it out and wash all of it. This is supposed to promote wellness, and depending on the crystals, it can promote and infuse your water with, like, this one's skincare benefits. It can be energy, it could be clarity, calming, stress-free, like it depends on the crystals, but they're kind of all the rage right now, and I love it. One, it's just pretty to look at, and it reminds me to drink my water, because I'll have it on my desk and I'll be like, oh, that's so pretty, I'm gonna drink it. I don't know, it's weird. I'm horrible at drinking water, but if you give me a pretty water bottle, I'll totally drink it. Let's talk about some TV shows I've been binge watching on Netflix. The first one is Jessica Jones Season 2. I completely finished it. I liked it. I was a little bit like underwhelmed by it this season. I really enjoyed season 1. I don't like where it left off for season 2, but I do love that Jessica Jones isn't your typical female hero. She has lots of faults, but she's still kick-ass, and she's a good person at heart, and she struggles with a lot of issues. I really did enjoy it. I think it was hard. It was hard for me to watch some of it, and probably because of the mother-daughter relationship. If you haven't seen Jessica Jones, I definitely recommend you guys watch it. Strong female leads, strong female cast, and I love Marvel. Second show, which I'm currently watching, is season 2 of Santa Clarita Diet. I'm probably almost done by the time you guys see this video. I might be done, but I just love it. Season 1 was kind of hard to get into. It's very gory. It's very satiric humor. Got into it for season 1 towards like mid-season. I really love it. I enjoy it. I think it's funny. Not quite as gruesome as season 1. It's still pretty gross, but funny at the same time. And I think it's like the best way, it's like a combination of a sitcom slash, or more like a single cam. Really well done B horror film, but better writing. I enjoy it. And Timothy Olyphant and the daughter are my favorite, and Drew Barrymore is really good in that role as well. But I do love Timothy Olyphant and how he like deals with everything. So I just think it's really funny. I didn't get a chance to really read this past month, which sucks. I plan on it, so stay tuned. I'll update you guys on books. Normally I get through at least one book every month, and I share with you guys my thoughts. I'm currently reading Before the Fall, but I'm just having a hard time getting into it, which could be why it's taking me forever and I haven't been reaching for it as much. If you guys have any book recommendations, please let me know in the comment section. And if you have any shows I should watch on Netflix, please let me know in the comment section as well so that I can add it to my list. So that is everything I've been loving for March. Big announcement, not really, but today is April 1st. So happy Easter for all of those who celebrate Easter, and happy April Fools. I don't really have a joke for you. Don't forget that issue number 4 of By Serein, my interactive digital magazine, is officially now live. It's got over 70 pages of exclusive content. If you like what you see on my channel, you're going to hopefully love this magazine. You can buy one issue, give it a try, or you can subscribe. And every month I create over 70 pages of content, and it goes really in depth. It's editorial, everything is interactive, everything is shoppable, clickable. You can watch videos, you can listen to things, everything within this magazine. It's truly an interactive digital magazine that's beauty related. And those who subscribe to the magazine are invited to join the exclusive Facebook community where we do Facebook Lives. It's a great way for you guys to meet each other and talk and just really share your lives and have this online community that is positive and supportive and hopefully just inspiring as well. So I really put my heart and soul, blood, sweat, and tears into this magazine every month, and I hope those of you guys who have tried it are still enjoying it, and those of you guys who haven't tried it will give it a shot. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Easter, a wonderful Sunday if you don't celebrate Easter. My birthday is April 19th, and typically I feel very down around my birthday, especially when, you know, this will be the second one without my mom. While last year was definitely very hard, I feel like I knew it was going to be hard and I thought, okay, I made it through a year, it's going to be easier. It's not really how that's going right now, and I'll find that like it hits me and it'll hit me really hard here and there. So anyways, I'm just rambling. I wish you guys a wonderful April. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on those post notifications, check out that description box for everything you need, check out my blog, social medias. I've been doing a lot of hidden giveaways over on my Insta stories and Instagram account. So if you're ever on Instagram or Insta stories, definitely check that out. Don't forget to enter March's giveaway. It's still going on until April's New and Beauty comes out. That's how it works every month. New and Beauty has a giant giveaway. And March, I was giving away a lot of new products like the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer and the Supergoop SPF, which is perfect right now for spring. So I hope to see you guys back here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays for new videos. And until Tuesday, I'll see you guys right back here for a new Makeup Bag Monday. Bye!